Alright guys, today we're going to look at some vinyl. I'm going to bring out some Born Against EPs, some 7 inches that I had. I have their records, but I was just right now going through a lot of the EPs that I had, a lot of 7 inches. And maybe we'll open them up, we'll take a look at the sleeves, we'll see some of the artwork, we'll see some of the bands that they went into later on. And we'll go through it. I've been hearing more and more talk about them online, so I'm thinking, oh, maybe they're getting a little bit popular. I think they had some releases on Kill Rock Stars. So they're getting a little bit more. So let's go through some of the vinyl. We'll just check it out. We'll look it over and look at the cover art and all that kind of stuff. So maybe we'll just go through that and we'll have some fun. Let me know if I miss anything in the comments below. And let's get to it. All right, we do 2 at a time here. 2 at a time, non-stop action. And we have a 45 on the right and a 33 on the left. On the right, this came with a magazine. I think it was Dear Jesus, number 37, which was Sam McPheeters' magazine. And on side A was Eulogy. And side B was Riding with Mary, right? Eulogy was a really creative song, actually. For a hardcore band, they were pretty innovative. It was slow and heavy, as opposed to everything just being fast, or everything just being blast beats. I guess they were actually trying to innovate towards the end of hardcore, like in the 80s, early 90s. And Riding with Mary is an awesome cover, man. It's an X cover, the LA band. And I think it's better than the original, man. It really rocks. And then this is their first EP. Some of the songs had songs from their... they redid their demo on some of these songs. And I think this was like a 6-song EP on here. And they have some pictures of that woman, Pets or Meat. What was she saying? It's Roger and Me, that movie in the 80s that was very big. That documentary filmmaker was going. He wanted to get an interview with the guy from General Motors, Roger, the CEO, in Flint, Michigan. It was Roger and Me, right? That movie. And he had a cool sense of humor, kind of like that Roger and Me documentary. He had like a Dead Kennedys kind of sense of humor. And they're into all that. What was that? Vivisection. This poster's awesome. Look at this. This is a great poster. And I think this was their longest lineup. They had Javier on bass, they had Adam on guitar, and Sam on vocals. It was kind of, I think this is their longest lineup. This is their lyric sheet. Very cool, right? Coming to poster, a lot of this punk stuff. They over deliver, right? They give you a little poster in there and everything, nice thick paper. Kind of cool. And Adam was from Life's Blood, and Javier was from Our Gang, a Queens hardcore band, and Sam McPheeters was. He was a scenester, right? I think he was a roadie for Life's Blood. All right, and then we got Screeching Weasel and Born Against Split on the left. And then we got a compilation on the right, Forever. So this Forever comp is kind of cool, man. It's got Turning Point, Born Against, Rorschach, Burn. Kind of a cool little compilation here. Yeah! And this had what? Mary and Child? Another slow, heavy song. Like kind of maybe trying to expand or innovate on hardcore, actually. Kind of cool. Look at that Rorschach picture. It's awesome. And on the left is the Born Again song. Yeah! And Rorschach was cool, too. They were like an ABC No Rio band. It was hardcore and metal and kind of sludgy doom metal. It was kind of cool. Citizens Arrest is on there. Burn was on there, which was like Absolution, because Gavin was in the band. But it was like Absolution, but like with a new singer, right, Burn?
Daddy, chill.
And this is Born Against and Screeching Weasel from Chicago did a split. And this is on Lookout Records, which is really cool. So it's done really well, nice thick paper. And Screeching Weasel wrote a song. They were more pop punk, like Ramones-ish style. And then Born Against wrote a song. They're more like a political punk band. And they switched songs. So they sang each other's song, which is kind of cool.
Whoa.
And it's a great idea because Born Against would have never done that poppy song, and this song rips. It's awesome. Janelle's great.
Daddy, chill.
All right, and then I had this Gravity release EP. Once you opened it, you kind of destroyed it, which is kind of cool. Like once you opened it, you ripped the stamp to get to the vinyl. I don't know if that was intended, but it was kind of cool. Like self-destructive kind of thing on there. And it's a split with Universal Order of Armageddon is on the other side. And this is on Gravity Records. And they had I Am an Idiot on this. That's a great Born Again song. Again, kind of innovative. Kind of very slow and melodic. And then it breaks down into like a chaotic ending. So,
Stop it.
kind of cool, actually, right? Innovative towards the end of hardcore, I would say. in the 80s, early 90s. And then the other thing was Power Violence came along, and that really like innovated on hardcore. I think brought it to the next level. Like it was like hardcore on friggin' Red Bull.
Stop it.
And they have more flyers in here, like a little New York Post flyer. I had a Live with Pleasure. Born Against had a really cool flexi disc, a Live with Pleasure that also came with a magazine. And I don't know where I put that, man. I must have misplaced it. I can't find it. Maybe I sold it. And I have their LPs, but today I just wanted to go through the EPs. I thought 7 inches was just really cool, like a cool thing to collect. Like if you were into hardcore punk or indie rock, I always thought the 7 inches were cooler than the LPs, actually. The EPs, the 7 inches were cooler than the 12 inches, I always thought.
Are you serious?
And then Born Against kind of split up, and they went into their post-hardcore phase. I think now they were in Virginia, right? Richmond, Virginia. They weren't in New York anymore. Or where were they? Weehawken, New Jersey, and New York. But now Sam McPheeters is in Men's Recovery Project. It's kind of a cool experimental band. Normal Man is an awesome song. It's not on this 7-inch. It's on another 7-inch. That's like one of their better songs, Normal Man. That's a really cool direction they should have went.
Daddy, chill.
But I guess Sam's not really a musician, so I guess he was kind of limited on what he wanted to do or what he wanted to expand into. And then Adam went into this band, Young Pioneers. It's kind of cool. It's kind of folky indie rock, and that was very popular at the time. Maybe a little heavier, but that lo-fi indie sound was really popular, so this could have maybe hit. I don't know if it really took off or not, but it was more on the punk side. But kind of a post-punk kind of release on Vermiform. Very cool. Javier went into a band, Sin, with the singer from Nausea, Al, and then he was also in Cattle Press, I think. So they all went into like kind of cool bands. But let me know if I missed anything in the comments below. All right, guys, I hope you liked that. Let me know if I missed anything. Just thought it'd be kind of fun to go through it. Have some vinyl and 7 inches and stuff like that, besides the comic books. So check out my other videos, and I will see you guys next time.